So by not popular demand, maybe by the need. I think there's a need since yeah, most of us have real jobs and places to go and people depending on us, and like all over and in and out, right? So not being able to be in town all the time and maintain consistency or routine is really difficult, especially if you're traveling time zones and staying in hotels. Yeah. So maybe to help with that, I kind of started working on a little travel program. It's posted in Wodify. You can see it in the client app. Maybe I'll make another video or I'll show the folks who travel how to do that. But if you just go into the Wodify app where our programming is, under workout, you'll see up in the top it says CrossFit and in blue, and you can click the down arrow and you can change the program, and you can change that to travel program. Then you can see everything I'm going to show you right here in the travel program in the CrossFit Gig Harbor app on your phone. So I'm going to make a video for each day in this first block, just maybe some wisdom and what to go on. All right. So let's say it's Monday, you're traveling and you're going to the East Coast. Yeah, it's like a long day, and especially as you get older, like the time change is brutal, right? So say you get in there and you get to your hotel at 5 o'clock at night. Yeah. So get to your hotel, get checked in, like drink a liter of water, and then today, but you need to move somewhere. We sat on an airplane for like 5 hours, so you need to move. Get changed, go to the hotel gym, walk on the treadmill. If you're doing really good, maybe take that treadmill to like 3 miles an hour and 15% incline. Like uphill 3 miles an hour, 15% is freaking hard, and you'll be like soaked, right? Maybe you don't have that. Maybe you slow down a little bit. Maybe it's only 5% incline. Maybe you only have 20 minutes. It does not really matter. What matters is you get to the hotel gym and you move. All right. Maybe even better yet, like somewhere you are where there's some hills and you can go outside and walk, and that's cool. Like that's a cool scale. But really, the intention for today is, all right, I'm somewhere and I'm gonna move before I do anything else. And that's the plan for today. Yeah. So we get somewhere, we get checked in, we get settled, and we move. And I'm just gonna give you one other goal. So there's each day we'll see there's something else. So today there's a task. The task is, if you don't have it on your phone, is download the Flex Timer app, and then you'll have the Flex Timer app for next time. So it's easy, and in fact, in Wodify there'll be a link to like the App Store or whatever for Flex Timer to download it. And then I'm also adding in like a little bit of wisdom. So I'm gonna put some the wisdom in this week, and I'll just like read to you my little spiel. So I'm sure, I know this is difficult. Some folks like entertainment and stuff is part of your job, and if like entertainment and going out to dinner is required, like yeah, all right, you got to do what you got to do, right? But if it's not, don't go. All right. So like I would say avoid drinking when you're on the road. That I don't want to come across as like preaching or anything like that. And like I don't drink, so it's easy for me. But I would say it already sucks enough traveling, the time change, staying somewhere that's not home, eating the food. Like why make it worse? And drink, right? So avoid the drinking. The next one would be like going to work, social functions. And like I said, if that's paying the bills, all right, you got to go. So then make the best of it. Like hold fast to your nutrition. Like drink a club soda, or 2 or 3 or 10, and then like know what your bedtime is. And when bedtime comes, like peace out. And get to the hotel and get to sleep. So, but in an ideal case, like you don't go to the social function, right? You can get, maybe it's not great, but you can get a decent meal at the hotel, right? Or maybe there's a good restaurant close by and like it's in your budget to have a good meal. Like go to Ruth's Chris and have like a ribeye and a club soda. Like that's a phenomenal meal, right? It's expensive, but it's awesome. And read your book, call your family, go back to the hotel, and be sleeping by 9 o'clock. Like that would be best case, right? And get a good night's sleep. So that's just what I want to leave you with, because we're just going to try to maintain some consistency when we're on the road. Like it doesn't have to be perfect, but every little bit we do that adds on to the consistency that you maintain at home, like helps, right? So that's what I got for you today.